Namaste, welcome to Namma Guru Academy Davangere. From today, we are launching new series of videos mainly for 6th and 7th standard students, those who are studying Wonder Maths private publications textbook. For them, solutions in YouTube are not available. For that sake only, we are starting this new episode. Today, in this episode, we start basic geometric ideas. As the lesson's title itself tells, it is all about basics of geometry. What are those basics? And then which basic ideas are very essential or very important to solve the first exercise easily. In today's episode, we are going to cover all those basic concepts in less time so that you are going to find the first exercise easier. If you are having any doubts, you can write it in comment section. Okay. First basic concept which is very essential for first exercise is plane. Second one is point. Third one is line segment. Fourth one is line. Sixth one is ray. क्या ray? ये सभी आप सीखते तो. If you learn all these things, you can become the boss of first exercise. I hope our students are waiting to become the boss of first exercise by understanding these basic concepts. First we shall learn plane. What is plane? Plane is a surface that is smooth, which is not having more variations on it, and extended endlessly in all directions. Such a surface which is smooth, which is not uneven, which is even, and then which can be stretched in all the directions. Such a figure or surface is called as plane. Surfaces of our notebook, paper, boards, etc. This can be taken an example for plane. Now, second one, point. What is point? Definition of point is also given. A point is a size and dimensionless dot. Point doesn't have any size. It doesn't have any dimension. Dimension means, if you take the example of rectangle, you are going to tell the dimension, length and breadth. Isn't it? But here, for point, there is no length, there is no breadth. So it is called dimensionless dot. If it is not having any dimension, why should it be used? It is used to denote an exact location. To denote exact location, we use points. Okay, understood? Here it doesn't have two things. First one, it doesn't have size. Second one, it doesn't have dimension, length, breadth, height. In this type, we don't have any dimensions. Such a dot is known as a point. It is denoted by a capital letter. It can be denoted as A or B or C or O, any letter. I think you have understood. Now we shall go for third basic concept, that is line segment. What is line segment? Line segment is the shortest route between any two points. Here, consider this as point A, this as point B. A is Amman Mane, mother's house. B is brother's house. If you want to go to brother's house from your mother's house, you may travel in this path also. You may travel in this path also. You may travel in this path also. Which is the shortest distance? This third distance is the shortest distance, isn't it? That is what? Line segment. What is line segment? The shortest route between the 2 points is called as line segment. Have you understood? It can be understood better if you understand line segment and ray. All three simultaneously. This A and B can be written as line, and this A and B can be written as line segment, and this A and B can be written as ray, can be considered as ray. Why? What is the difference? Here you can see arrow marks are there in both the directions. Means it is extending endlessly in both directions. Such figure is known as line. Here you can see at one end we have end point, one side, and then another side arrow mark. Means it is continuous. It is extending endlessly. It is considered as ray. one end point, one extending continuously. It is called as ray. Here you can see in both the sides it has end points. There is no arrow mark. Have you understood? So such figures are called as line segments. Means part of a line. Have you understood? In both the directions, if there are arrow marks given, it means that it is a line. In one side there is arrow mark, one side end point, it is a ray. Okay? It is a ray. And then in both the sides, if we have end points, it is called as line segment. Can be represented as AB or BA. AB chalta hai, wo bhi chalta hai. You can write AB or you can write BA. You can DC. If you interchange the order, there is no problem. Then second one is line. What is line? Line is a collection of points joined together along a straight path extending endlessly in both directions. It has been extended endlessly in both directions. But what is the another point given? That is collection of points joined together. Here, if you take this as a line, what is it? It is nothing but collection of points continuously which are closer to one another. Collection of points joined together along a straight path extending endlessly in both directions. It is called as line. Here in this line, what is it made up of? It is made up of points. You understood? Line is made up of points. It is a collection of points in both directions. It is extending endlessly. There will be arrow mark. Have you understood? It has no end points, and then it can be represented as AB or BA. Here, for line segment, you can denote it by this sign. Okay, it shows in both the sides there is end point. Here, line, for this also we can write A and B, but here there will be arrow marks. BA. On this also, if there is arrow mark, you need to consider it is a line. If there is no arrow mark, it can be considered as line segment. Third one, ray. What is ray? A part of line that has one end point and extends infinitely in the other direction. It is called a ray. What is ray? Already we have learnt it. In one side there is end point. In another side, it is extending endlessly. It is called ray. I hope you have understood it clearly. And then here, it has only one end point, and it can also be represented as A and B. But one side we need to mark like this, and another side we need to show arrow mark. In this way, we can denote ray. After understanding line segment, line and ray, now we are going to understand types of lines. There are mainly three types of lines. First one is intersecting lines. Second type is parallel lines. Third type is perpendicular lines. Have you understood? Now we shall understand these one by one. First one is intersecting lines. What do you mean by intersecting lines? Intersecting lines are those lines which meet each other at a point. If you consider AB, one line, AB line hai, or another line, CD. These meet at a point. So these are called as intersecting points. And then if you mark it as O, this O is point of intersection. Have you understood? Now, I think you have understood intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means the lines which meet or cut at a point. Then, if these two lines do not meet each other, what are they called? They are called as parallel lines. These are the lines which do not meet or they never meet each other. For example, the same AB and CD, if you extend in both the directions, they are not going to meet. Such lines are called as parallel lines. Why they do not meet? Because they have equal distance. If you consider these 2 points, same distance. If you consider these 2 points, same distance between the lines. That makes these lines, they do not meet each other. Such lines are called as parallel lines. For parallel lines, you can take the example of two edges of your book or two walls or two rails of railway track. I hope you have understood. Now, the third type of lines are perpendicular lines. These are the lines here, same A and B, okay, C and D. If they have met at a point and formed 90-degree angle, if two lines they intersect each other or cut each other or meet each other by forming 90-degree angle, then these two lines are called as perpendicular lines. Have you understood? These are the lines that meet each other at an angle of 90 degree. What is the real life example for this? If you consider your house floor and then wall, there will be 90 degree. Wall and ceiling, there will also be 90 degree. Have you understood? Such two lines which meet each other at the angle of 90 degree, such lines are called as, or those lines are called as perpendicular lines. After understanding all these basic concepts, you need to understand one more basic concept by which you will be completely thorough to solve the first exercise easily. That is collinear and non-collinear points. Collinear and non-collinear, in both the words, you can find one basic term, that is linear. Okay, what do you mean by linear? Intentionally I have written like this. Here line is there, means linear means related to line. Collinear means the points, if A and B and C, these three are the points, if they come in the same line, that means if they lie on the same line, these are called as collinear points. Have you understood? Collinear means the lines which lie on the points which lie on the same line, they are called as collinear. You need to understand linear means related to line. Collinear, co-education, boys and girls, they go to the same school, they study in the same school, in the same way. A, B, C, they are all there on the same school, that is same line. Hence these are called as collinear points. Now, if you take the same A and B and C, these points, are they in the same line? Are these points there in the same line? No, they don't lie in the same line. Hence, they are non-collinear. If points are there on the same line, or if the points lie on the same line, they are called as collinear points. If they are not there on the same line, they are called as non-collinear points. The points that lie on the same line are called as collinear points. The points that do not lie on the same line, they are called as non-collinear points. I hope you have understood all the basic concepts which are very, very important for your first exercise, that is 4.1 exercise. In the next episode, we are going to solve all the questions of 4.1 exercise. I hope you have found this video very useful. If you have found it useful, please like, comment and share with your friends. Take care, be happy. All the best for your examinations.